The race to become the Democratic nominee to take on Donald Trump at next year's US presidential election rumbles on, with the field of candidates gradually being winnowed down. I was recently going over some campaign finance data, and one thing in particular jumped out at me. Among the most generous donors to the campaign of the left-wing firebrand Bernie Sanders were employees of Google, who have so far donated around $135,000 to the Vermont senator. But even more surprisingly, Google employees make up the single biggest group of donors for Elizabeth Warren, the senator who says she actually wants to break up their employer and other large tech companies. So why are people who work for some of the world's largest tech companies actively supporting candidates who say they want to dismantle them? Well, in recent media interviews, some Google employees have said they think it would help their company to be a bit smaller. It could make it more nimble, more efficient, more innovative. But something larger is also going on here. There is a growing rift between people who work in Silicon Valley and the bosses they work for. Nowhere was this more apparent than last year, when tens of thousands of Google employees helped push the company to reverse its decision to work with the US military on its artificial intelligence capabilities. The Google employees said they didn't want the company becoming involved in what they called the business of war. Well, to push the company to reverse one project is one thing, but if they successfully help bring about its actual breakup, that would be one of the most astonishing displays of worker power I can think of.